So I am finally in my room, as you can see, and it has been a long day, a long 2 days. I actually left the United States on yesterday, and I have arrived at my hotel in Santa Marinella, Italy. And I think what I am going to do is first I am going to give you all a room tour. Hi you guys. So I have to apologize to you all. I accidentally deleted the room tour of the hotel where I stayed in Italy, and I am so sorry. I did it by accident, I am sure. And I pretty much know what happened, and what I did and what I'm going to do today is I need to go and clean up my SIM cards. I need to clean them up. There are videos and all that I have actually published or I've downloaded the captions, and I need to delete it off the SIM card. You know, SIM cards, they do get full, and I believe I probably was in the middle of something and I just went in and started deleting and deleted the room tour by mistake. But the good news is two things. I still have the hotel tour captions, so pictures of the hotel, videos of the hotel, all that I still have, and also my view, all of that, as well as the bathroom. I still have that, so that's why I know I must have did it by mistake, because I did the room tour before I did the bathroom. So my apologies to you all. But stay along on this video. We are going to go and do a hotel tour. We're going to see some other things in Italy. So this video segment will be all things Italy, including my hotel tour, as well as I think I went to eat in 2 places. But we'll see what's on the video, because I don't know. All right, let's go and watch the rest of this video. To relax for a minute before I go and get dinner. Now, I am not going to unpack my bags because I don't want to go through all of that. Whenever it's less than 5 days, I do not unpack my bag. But for the next few days, I'll be living out of the suitcase. I am going to situate them where I can access what I need, especially my toiletry items, those type things. So what I'm going to do now is just get myself situated a little bit, freshen up, and then I'll rest for a minute anyway, and then I'll go down and I'll either eat at the hotel here tonight, because there is a restaurant here, or I'll go down to the pizzeria, which he said is about a 1-minute walk. But that is the plan, to walk and get true Italian food. I love Italian food, and I'm not going to be in Italy and not eat me some Italian food. So you all may be seeing Italian food every single night. I want pizza. So if I feel up to it, I'm going to walk down there to that pizzeria and get me some good old pizza, because I love pizza. And he said I can get pasta there, but I saw a lot of Italian restaurants when I was coming in. So we'll get a chance to go and explore all of that. I'll pick you up for dinner. In Italy, for dinner, the restaurants don't open until 7:30. So I am going to come out here on the grounds and see what's up there. That's my room there. table with my food. And I'm sitting right here by the tree. I'm getting pizza tonight. Nice. Like I said, right down from my hotel. Not too bad. Not bad at all. everyone. I am still in Santa Marinella, Italy, and it has been a very relaxing trip. I've actually been here about 2 days. I arrived here on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, but anyway, I had some jet lag, which I have not suffered with jet lag in years, so I didn't even fight it. I'm here to relax anyway, so I just let it take its course. But I'm still jet lagged today, but today I'm going to fight it. I have to keep going, stay out, and don't get myself tied to the bed. You know what I mean? I am out on the balcony, and I'll show you my view in a minute. But there are a couple of things that I want to do, and one is I want to take a walk down to their beach area. I also want to go to the museum, and that I believe is a bus ride that I think I can tackle. I think I can handle the bus, but we will see about that. My GPS is giving me good vibes, but we will see. The other thing that I do want to do is there's a castle. I don't even know how I'm going to do any of that. It just depends on how complex it is to arrive at those locations by bus. I don't want to call an Uber, and I don't want to call a taxi, and there are reasons why I don't want to do that. I am okay. I want to try to kind of explore on my own, but if I don't get to see it this turnaround, I'll see it next time or whatever. But I would still get to go out on the streets, take you all with me. We will explore Italy. We're going to have some Italian food tonight. This is my last full day in Italy. I will be in Italy tomorrow, and we leave very late tomorrow, but I will not be doing anything off the ship. I board the ship tomorrow afternoon, and I will stay on the ship until we depart. I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. But for now, let's go and explore Santa Marinella on foot and possibly bus. The sun is shining. We have been getting real good thunderstorms at night, which is no problem. I won't complain about that. I'm going to have to look on my map and see what that is over there, but there is a small town, and Santa Marinella is actually a metropolitan city in Italy. It's about 45 minutes from Rome. I flew into Rome. I love the room, love the hotel, definitely recommend, but definitely put it on my list as one of my hotels in Italy. And I just love the grounds. It's so peaceful and quiet here. The restaurant there, and I guess we just go down. I followed the sign to get to the beach, so it's really not open where you can get in the water. But when these temperatures, not like cold, but the current's high and it's rocky, so that's probably the reason why they closed it off, to save people from themselves. Because you would get some people in there that think they could take those waves, and they would get out there and they would try to swim, and those are big rocks and those are strong currents, so that may not be a good idea. So I'm pretty sure that's why. But they do set chairs up out here where on a nice calm day you can come out and relax. It's just closed right now because of the current, as you can see. Now here, this is my hotel, and right there on the first floor, right above the hotel on the farther left side, you can see a little bit is my balcony from this view here, which is the seaside view, and the other side of the hotel is the city view. That town there, that is still part of Santa Marinella. So this is the restaurant here, and they have chairs where you can eat out. I ate breakfast inside the restaurant this morning. Breakfast is complimentary at this hotel, and it is an awesome breakfast. It is delicious. Very satisfying. Very satisfying. Lobby level. And you can sit out here and relax. They have lounge chairs out here as well, and they put lounge chairs below. But again, as I said before, when it's not as windy. It is windy today. Go down this area here, and this will take you to the lobby. They do have a ramp if you need ramp access with an elevator. This is if you are able to take the stairs. If you don't know by now, I love taking pictures of the local flowers. I don't know the names of them most of the time. Actually, none of the time. But I like taking pictures of them because I think they are so beautiful. And I like to show the beautiful flowers and greenery from other parts of the world. So that is the reason why I take so much delight in getting pictures. Now, what I did, I turned around because I remember I came in that way, so I was going out of the city and I wanted to go more this way. So I turned around and decided to go in the opposite direction. And this is my hotel here on the left again, or actually on the right. So that's my hotel, Delle Palme. And we're going to keep going this way, and we'll just see what we run into. I don't know where I will eat dinner tonight because most of the restaurants, especially for Italian food, well, I guess all of it is Italian food, but I don't want lunch. I had a pretty good dinner. I would love to find an early lunch place, but they don't open until 7:30. So it's pretty much a late dinner, which may have thrown me off, and the reason why I'm a little jet lagged. So right now I am going to just walk, and I am going to give you a little music, and we're just going to stroll along. Well, there's a gas station there right here on the corner. Now I'm beginning to see, we're on a side road, our hotel. It looks as though I'm walking out to the main road. So pretty cool there. Lots of hotels along this street. Beautiful. They do not look like private homes. These look like hotels for sure. So we're definitely in a great, nice part of town. Very nice part of town. I just thought about it. This is Santa Marinella Beach, I'm pretty sure, because it has a real big like park sitting area, and it wasn't far from my hotel, and I'm sure that's where I'm standing right now, is at Santa Marinella Beach. And you know, guys, I know I'm not sounding so excited, but I am. I'm just trying to kind of like watch my surroundings, you know, not that I think it's bad, but just trying to see where I want to go. So I'm trying to watch that as well. I'm tempted to jump on the bus and go to the museum, but I have to go back to the hotel and get that information because I don't have it on my phone. So I am excited. If I don't sound excited, I mean, come on, this is so awesome. It is beautiful. That sun is just glistening on that water. And there's a nice little sitting area up here, a restaurant down at the end, that white blue building down there, that's a restaurant. My hotel, I actually can see it from here. That is my hotel, that is way over there, that tall white building there. That's my hotel. My room is actually facing on this side. My room is actually on this side. So, you know, so excuse me if I don't sound excited, but it is actually gorgeous. It's beautiful. I am truly grateful and thankful for this opportunity to visit this country. This is my first time in Italy, so I've never been in Italy before. So I'm just kind of like taking it all in. So don't get so caught up that like, oh, she sounds dumb. I am not at all. I'm a little jet lagged, but I'm gonna be okay. I will be just fine. So, you know, I'm just taking it all in, and it's just different. It's very different. So, you know, I'm out here, I'm exploring I'm doing this on my own, and I just love it. It's safe, all is good. So, let's do some more exploring. And we're just going to see if we can get to that museum. But if we can't, we won't worry about it this time. Prayerfully, there'll be another time or the next time, huh? I am not going to overwhelm myself and stress myself out about something I cannot do, because what I'm doing now is awesome for me. It is. It works for me, and I love it. So these are some other streets here, and I think I'm going to cross over. I'm not going to go on the secondary street. I think I'm going to stay on the main street. So I'm going to cross over at this crosswalk and continue to walk down. Well, let's cross over here and make sure no cars. And this is a one-way, so they can only enter in. I have that one-way sign there. Okay, we just walk up a little bit more. Maybe I find an open store and do some shopping. I do have some euros. I'm not really panicking about it because we are going to Spain and we're going to Portugal. So we're going to some other countries where I can use them. So it's no big deal if I don't get to use them today. That is actually a Bible store. I believe it is. Looks like a library, but I'm not gonna go in there. Let's walk up a little bit more, and then I may just turn around and see if I can find the information on that museum. See, it's not far from here, but I know I have to ride the bus. I do know that. It's like a 25-minute bus ride, but I think that's because of the stops, because it really isn't far from here. Beautiful flowers over there. It's beautiful up here as well. Those flowers, they're just pretty, 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 pretty. I think we'll cross the street and go over to the shops. But I'm gonna go up here to this walkway. I'm not gonna walk across the street in the middle of the street. Go up this walkway and wait for it to give me the signal to cross. Thank you. Thank you. See if they have some souvenirs. I want to go in this shop.